Have a great class, everybody. And any questions, don't be shy. Speak up if you need to, okay? Right, well, let's lie down. We're just going to start with this kind of shoulder mobility. We did a bit of that on Tuesday, for anyone that was in Tuesday's class. And we will do a lot of kind of shoulder mobility to start with. Just keep your bands there. We don't need them just yet. Okay, so lying onto your backs, please. Okay, bent knees, feet flat on the floor. And if you need something under your head, please place it under there now. Okay, your neck shouldn't be in kind of a compressed position at the front though. So make sure that you kind of have a 90-degree angle with your neck, okay? And it shouldn't be an extension. So any pressure on the lower or the back of the neck, please place something under, okay? I want your palms facing in towards your thighs, and I want your feet in hip distance position and feet fully down on the floor, nice and relaxed through the foot, the toes are down, okay? Palms facing in, shoulders down away from the ears. We're going to inhale as we reach to the back of the room. I want a nice neutral pelvis, so no imprinting the lower back. And then exhale, bring the hands down by your side, arms down. Inhale to reach, keeping that neutral space, so a little bit of space between your lower back and the mat, and then bringing the arms back down. Inhale to reach nice and long. Lift the ribs as you reach. Exhale to come back down. Inhale to reach. Exhale to lower. Releasing any stress or tension that might be there from the day. No tension in the hands, just nice and relaxed. Inhale. Lifting the ribs, filling the lungs. Exhale down. 2 more. One more. Lovely stuff. From there, guys, keeping that neutral position with the pelvis. We're going to inhale to the back of the room, and then we're going to circle the arms along the floor as you exhale. Inhale to reach to the back of the room. Circle the arms around as you exhale. Good. Inhale to reach. Exhale around. Inhale to reach nice and long. Exhale again. Have a little space between your lower back and the mat. Okay, don't lock down that back. Okay, we want a bit of movement to begin to warm the body. Inhale to reach. Lift the ribs towards the ceiling. Exhale. Good. Give me 3 more. If you're wondering what that big white thing is on my thumb, I put my finger just before I come into the room, so I am bleeding. Big heap of tissue on it. Inhale to reach and exhale. Okay. Okay, from there I want you to reach the hands towards the ceiling, palms facing each other. Open the fingers, and I want them kind of nice tension through the hands now. So really reaching up out the shoulders and nice and long through the arms, okay? We're going to open up laterally. So inhale as you bring the arms either side down to the floor, and then exhale, bringing them towards each other, but keeping the shoulders distance apart. Inhale to bring them wide. Exhale, neutral pelvis, please. So you should kind of feel like your sacrum is resting on the floor. Inhale and exhale. So that would be in around the top of your arse, basically, and then a little bit lower. Okay. Inhale to reach away. Open the chest. Exhale, coming closer together, but again, shoulder width apart. 3 more. Inhale. 1 more. Very good. Okay, so grab the bands, guys, but I'm going to get you to come to seated position, please. Okay, you're going to bend the knees, wrap the bands around the soles of the feet, and have like a slight bend in the knees, not too bent. Okay, so just resting your heels on the floor, toes are pulling towards you, a little bit of tension onto the band. As we warm up the shoulders again with a bit of resistance, sitting up onto the bony part of your backside. If you find that really hard to do, just grab a pillow from one of the couches near where you are, or roll a towel up, a big towel, sit on it, or you can roll your mat up either, okay? Sitting up nice and tall, extend the arms fully and have resistance on the band. We're going to inhale as we pull the band towards you, keep the elbows in nice and tight against your sides, and then exhale to release, okay? Inhale, bring the toes towards you and keep them that way, and exhale to release. Good. Inhale, pulling nice and tight, keep the elbows in against your sides. Exhale. Breathe in, breathe in, exhaling. Good. Well done. 4 more. 3. As you pull the band back, just squeeze the shoulder blades together, hold it for 2 seconds, and then release. 1 more to go. Okay, we're going to go with the right arm. We're going to pull the right arm back as we did, but leave the left arm straight. Okay, so pull and inhale as you rotate, looking over that right shoulder, and then bringing it back, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale to pull and rotate. Exhale to bring it back. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping the bum nice and nicely distributed with weight, so you're not leaning on that right cheek. Your bum is staying evenly distributed, okay? Okay, you're just literally rotating from the lower rib around. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Give me 2 more. 1 more. Okay, we'll go to the other side, okay? Inhale, pull and follow your shoulder to the left side. So left arm, left shoulder, looking over that shoulder, bringing it back. Pulling and looking over. Good. Inhale to pull and look over. Well done. We're going to go for 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Lovely stuff. Okay, from there, guys, I want you to keep the knees bent for now. Okay, just to take the pressure off your lower back. Bring the band into your hand and have them shoulder distance apart. Okay, from there, actually straighten the legs if you can. Just to take the pressure off the hip flexors. Arms nice and long, reaching towards the ceiling. I'm going to inhale, stay. Then exhale, I want you to bend over your legs, reaching towards your feet. Staying parallel with your arms. I don't want your hands coming down to your legs. Just reaching nice and long with your arms reaching towards the tops of your toes. Your hands reaching towards the tops of your toes. Inhale to stack your vertebrae one at a time, coming up nice and tall. Inhale, reach the arms to ceiling, our fingers to ceiling. And exhale, fold over your legs and keep those arms, as I said, parallel to the floor, and keep them parallel to the legs, over the legs. As if you're trying to, as I said, reach the band to the tops of your toes. Inhale, coming up nice and tall, stacking the vertebrae. We're still warming up, guys, so don't force it. Exhale, reaching forward, moving over. Good. Eye line should be down at your thighs. Inhale again, stacking that vertebrae. 1 at a time, reaching nice and long, 2 to go. Exhale. And last one, inhale. Lovely stuff. Just going to do a little gentle stretch. So bring your left leg out in front and your right leg over your left leg, okay? Bring that left arm over your right knee. I want you to just push in. Right arm over left leg and looking over your left shoulder. Push into that leg, get a deep stretch left. Hold it for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab your long bands, please. Actually, no, you're okay now. Grab your long bands, lie onto your back. We're going to do roll-ups, okay? Want the hands shoulder distance apart. We're going to hold the bands for the roll-up this time. I want you to lock out the legs, so nice tension through the thighs. Bring the toes towards you. Extend the arms to the back of the room. Nice long line. Toes towards you, like as I said, and lock out the knees down. We're going to inhale as we stay here. Sorry, inhale to stay with the arms extended. Exhale, bring the band towards the ceiling. And then coming up to seated. Controlled, coming up. and all the way down. We're going to inhale to stay, and then exhale. I want you to rub the band against your legs as you roll back up, stacking your vertebrae. Roll the band along your legs towards your thighs. Once you get above the knees, we're going to inhale to reach the hands to ceiling. Exhale, scoop the abdominals and roll away. Bring the hands down to parallel position to the floor. Slowly roll back. Chin to chest, chin to chest. Feel your pelvis equally weighted onto the floor, so you're not leaning on one side. Inhale to reach the arms back. I'm going to show you the beginner position. Okay? Everyone else keeps rolling through, guys. So anyone that's beginner, you can put the band around your feet. Hold it nice and securely. Knees are bent. Inhale to stay. Assist yourself with the elbows. Come back up. And come into seated. Extend the leg. And then you can reach forward with your hands if you want. Keeping the resistance on the band so you don't lose it. Inhale, coming up to seated. Bend the knees for beginners, please. And then roll back down, holding the bands to assist you coming back down onto the floor. Okay, I'll go through that again. Keep the knees bent so you don't extend the arms. Inhale. All right. Inhale and then exhale, holding off the bands, coming up. Just get used to pulling yourself up to seated. Extend the legs, get the stretch in. Reach the arms longer, hold on to the bands, come over, stretch. Bend the knees on the way back down. Everybody else keep moving through the roll-ups. I'm going to come over and check you, and then scoop the abdominals, hold the bands, and roll back down. So your legs shouldn't be lifting off the floor to help you up. I'm coming over to check you out. I want 4 more, please. Good. Don't bounce on the stretch, just hold. Roll the band along your legs on the way back up. Scoop the abdominals. Scoop, 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 slow down. Lovely. That's it, Mary, keep going. Once you've done your 4, that's good. Excellent, well done. Good girl, Tina, very good. Good, Podge. Very good, Noreen. Excellent. Now sit up nice and tall there, Noreen. Come back. Sit up nice and tall. Reach the arms to ceiling. Arms to ceiling. Yeah, inhale and then exhale, bend forward. Bend forward. Reach to your feet slowly. Hold it. Good. Stay for an inhale. Then exhale, roll the band along your legs, coming back. So rest the band on your legs, roll back up, come up to seated nice and tall, chin lifts. And then you exhale as you tuck the pelvis. Bring the chin back down to chest and slowly come back down. Reach the arms long. Reach the arms long now. Reach, reach, reach. There we go. Very good. Well done. Once you've done your 4, guys. Impressive. Bring your knees to your chest. You got in, Emma. Great stuff. Okay. Deadly. Really good. Excellentio. I'm always going to try and cater for everybody, so I hope you don't mind that I give beginner versions as well, because there are people that may have injuries that need a bit of care. The TLC. So band around the thighs, the smaller band, guys. Wherever we can work, we will. Whenever we can use these, I will. Okay. So you're going to bring the band around the thighs, and then we're going to place the other bands. You can double it over. If you have the blue one, that's fine, it's singular. If you don't have the blue one, you can double over the green, just to be extra hard on yourself. Or why not? Okay. From there, guys, nothing under the head. Take it out for the next 2 exercises. Okay. Nothing under your head, please. Take an inhale here. Arms down long, palms facing the floor, please. Take a breath in and push up to ceiling as you exhale. Keeping the legs about hip distance apart or a little bit wider just to get the extra resistance onto the band. Pushing into that band that's around your hips. And slowly come back down. We're just going from the pelvis. We're not rolling through our spine. So literally lifting the pelvis is the first thing to meet the floor as you come back down. Not rolling through vertebrae. And push up. Pelvis is the first thing to leave as well. We don't roll through our spine. And push up. Your hands will naturally lift a little bit if the resistance is tougher. Lift. Good. Well done. Lovely. Keep the toes down. I know some people have a habit of lifting their toes. And if you're a runner, this is something that needs to be addressed, and you need to focus in on grounding those toes. Well, for everybody, really. You need those big toes active. All the toes working. Good. Strengthen those tendons. Give me 2 more. And last one. Bring the pelvis down for now. Bring the knees into your chest and rock on your spine from side to side. We're going to go for single leg now in a moment. Okay, place the feet back down. Okay, if you want to go singular, if you're anyway weak in your lower back, go singular for the next one, because what I want you to do is just focus in on getting the single leg firing evenly with the opposite side, so that you're not dropping down. So don't be too hard on yourself. So bring the band into singular. Okay, so we're going to inhale as we drive the hips to the ceiling. Okay, and then we're going to extend the left leg nice and long. If that's too much, tabletop position is fine. We're going to lower and lift the leg. Okay, if it's straight, just up and down. If it's bent, just bring the toe halfway down if you're struggling, or else just hold that position. Lower and lift, please. Keep going. Don't go too high where your pelvis is tucking. All right, so you want to keep that nice straight line with your spine. One more. Bring that foot down, please, off the side. Extend the leg nice and long, lower, lift. You should be resting on your lower shoulder blades. Three to go. 2, 1. Coming down. Bring your bum down. Bring your knees into your chest, please. Lovely stuff. Okay. Staying on your back. Some ab exercises now. We're going to get you to bring your legs into tabletop position. So locking that lower back down. Once you feel secure, bring the legs into tabletop. Bring the knees over the hips. You have a band around your legs. Just pull the legs slightly apart. Hands behind the head. Elbows back. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, coming up. Inhale to lower. Exhale. As I said to you before, move through your breath. So as I exhale, I keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Once my exhale is finished, I'm at my finishing point. As I inhale, I breathe all the way till I meet the floor. And then back up. Breathe in. Exhale. Don't pull on your head. Your chin should stay away from your chest. So don't be looking at your stomach too much, because then your chin and head will move, and we don't want it. As you come up, you want to draw that belly button down towards your spine, so don't push it up. You want to draw it down. Lovely stuff. Okay, if anyone's struggling, place your feet down now. We're going straight into oblique. Take a breath in. You can work with your feet on the floor and rotate. So, Noreen, if you're finding your lower back is a little bit weak, just place the feet down. Okay, and that same goes for everybody else. Rotate. Inhale to center. Exhale, rotate to the opposite side. Left armpit to right knee. Right armpit to the left knee. Okay, you're not actually touching your armpit off your knee, just in that general direction, as if you were going in that way. Okay, in case you're just listening to my words and not actually watching me. Breathe in, rotate. Keep going. One more. Last one on the other side. Lovely stuff. Bring your knees into your chest for a moment. We're not done. Keep the legs together. We're going to extend them if you can. Okay? And I want you just to hold them straight. Place your hands on your lower thighs. You're going to bring your fingers past your knees and then bring your head back down. Keep the legs long and lift it. And come back down. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. If that's too much, place your knees in a tabletop position. Okay? So your fingertips are just going below the knees and then coming back down. Give me 2 more. 1 more. Bring the knees into your chest. Lovely stuff. Next exercise, final rotation, legs together, please, okay? Arms go wide. You can also do this with your feet on the floor. So if you find the last few exercises too hard on the body, just bring the feet down for this next one, okay? Tabletop position for the rest of you. We're going to take breath in, lower back imprinted, please. Rotating to the left side as you exhale. Inhale to draw back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, center, exhale. Good. Well done. Really keeping that connection with your lower back each time you come through the center point, that your lower back is imprinted. Okay, and don't go, I don't want you to bring your legs down to the floor. Okay, you're only asking for trouble there. Only go halfway between the floor and your starting position. Okay, don't want you doing anything to your spine. So just go halfway, enough where you're being challenged. Okay, lovely. Give me one more each side. Lovely stuff. Last one. Bringing it down. Okay, bring the feet down, keep the band around the thighs. From here, guys, I want you to bring your soles of your feet together. If you're wearing a band that's too strong, and with the blue band and you can't actually separate your legs comfortably, you can take it off. Bring the soles of the feet together. I want you to reach your arms to the back of the room. Nice and long. Inhale. And exhale, coming up, reaching towards the center of your legs, okay? Inhale, extend the arms back. Exhale, coming up. Draw the belly button down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Breathing, please. Pushing into that band as well. Head rest down fully. 2 more. 1 more. Lovely stuff. Bring the legs back together. Extending your right leg, please. In line with the other leg. We're going to lower and lift that leg. Nice long line, please. I want a neutral pelvis. So again, not tucking the pelvis to go for height. Okay, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about your back. So as I said, your pelvis stays in neutral and you only lift as far as that pelvis allows you. So place your both hands on your lower pelvis. Lifting and lowering. If you want to test just lifting the leg as far as you want and pushing into the mat with the other leg, then you'll see the difference, okay? You know what I'm talking about. Hold the leg here, circle the leg, please. Out for 10. 9, if that's too much, go into tabletop, please. Okay? Then controlling that other leg. No movement. And the opposite way, please. All circles if you're finding it too challenging. Lovely stuff. Bring that knee into your chest, extending the opposite leg. And swap over, other foot down. Bring the band down to your lower thigh, extend the opposite leg. Neutral pelvis, please, so don't imprint, and lower and lift. You really feel the lower abdominals working here. More hold, circle the leg, please. Out and around. Small circles, and come on over to check on you. Okay? Lovely stuff. And hold it, opposite way, please. Control the other leg, please. Very good. It's really good. Podge, make sure there's something under your head when you're lying. And relax. Bring that knee into your chest, please. Straighten out the other one. Good. I'm going to come onto your left side. Okay. Go onto your elbow. I want you to really lift up out of your side, out of your waist. So don't let your ribs come down to the floor. Push into the mat with that elbow. Nice long line. If I lift my top up, you'd see it. Okay, so it's not sinking. Okay, I want you to bring your legs into a straight line also. Okay, band around the thigh. And I want you to keep the pelvis one hip over the other. So just check in with that. Okay, rub one from the lower hip up to the top and back down, and just check and see if they're level. We're going to lift and lower that top leg. You need to bend the bottom leg too. Okay, lifting and lowering. Actually more comfortable with the lower leg bent. Take a bit of pressure off your lower back. Okay. Hold the leg in line with your hip and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes towards you. So lift the toes towards you, straight leg. Bringing the leg forward. All right, slightly forward of your body. And then I want you to bring it, same line, bringing it back. Straight leg. Straight leg always. Toes towards you as you bring the leg forward, as if you're giving someone a kick up the arse. And then bringing the leg back as you point the toes. Kind of like flipper feet, okay? As if you're kicking through water. Legs are going up and down. Our toes are going up and down. Okay? Good. Try not to arch the lower back too much. So if you want to place your hand on your lower back, and just make sure that that's not arching too much. Just give me one more this way. Hold. We're going to go for 5 circles forward. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the leg. Amazing how you lose a little bit as you work through those exercises and start to lose your form. Okay. Okay, so I want your knees bent. Again, hips stacked, ankles together, opening the top leg away from the bottom and closing. Plan. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5. Again, pushing the elbow that's on the floor into the ground, lifting up out of that lower waist. 1. Lift both feet, lifting that top leg. Feet are lifted and together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. If anyone's finding it too difficult on the elbow, you can also lie down. Okay, so don't feel you have to push yourself through it if it doesn't feel right. Okay, from there, guys, coming onto your hand, bring your hand slightly forward of your shoulder. Knees are stacked. We're going to come into a side plank position, lifting the arm to the, or the hand towards the ceiling. Okay, draw that belly button to the spine. And when you're ready, if you can, we're going to extend the top leg like a star. Okay, from there I want you to bring that knee towards your chest and then extend it back down to the floor. Knee towards your chest, extend back. Ignoring, I don't want you to do this yet. Sorry to think it out. Keep an eye on you. All right. Feel that you're well able for it, work away. In, extend. 2 more. 1 more. Lower down, please. Lovely stuff. Onto your other side. If you're okay, I'll be coming over and checking you throughout this other side. So again, pushing that elbow into the floor. Make sure it's directly under your shoulder. Nice straight line. Bend the lower leg. Straight line with the top leg. Lifting and lowering. Waist is lifted on the lower side. And only go as far as you don't feel again that you're sinking that waist down towards the floor. There shouldn't be any real movement going on here. Definitely. Good. Hold it here. Bring the toes towards you. If you want to place your hand in front to stabilize, bring the leg forward, toes towards you. Point the toes away as you extend back. I'm going to come over and check in forward, toes towards you, toes away as you bring the legs back. Good. Keep the leg in line with your hip. Straight leg, no bend in the knee. Toes towards you on the way forward, toes away on the way back. Slow it down a little bit. Alan, good. Give me 2 more. Good. Good. Focus on your lower back, guys. Once you're there, hold the leg in line with your hip. 5 circles forward, please. Control, no movement, please, from the lower back. Control, go smaller. If you feel there's too much shifting in the pelvis. And the opposite way, please. Good stuff. And bend your legs when you're ready into plank position. Okay. Again, just check in with your pelvis. Make sure your hips are over each other, one over the other, and lifting up out of that weight. Okay. We're going for clams, lifting and lowering that top knee. Ankles stay stuck together. Push into that elbow. Check in with yourself every now and again. And you only go as far as that hip allows you. Don't let that upper hip move back. Sometimes it's good to keep the paddle part of your hand behind the hip. Make sure that's not moving. Give me 2 more. 1 more. Lovely. Ankles are stuck together. Lift the feet. Lift the top knee away and bring it back down. Good. Slow and control. Lovely stuff. Breathing. Push into that elbow. I'm going to keep reminding you. No saggy waist here. 2, 1. Drop it like it's hot. Knees back. Hands on the floor and slightly forward of your shoulder. Coming into a nice side plank position. Extending the top leg. Okay? Anyone that feels they're not ready for this, they can just hold the leg elevated and practice that, and then lower, lift it. Everybody else drive the knee forward towards your chest, and then bringing it back down to the floor, resting the foot down. Breathe in, push away. If you want to challenge yourself, you can bring the hand to the ceiling. Good. 2, 1. Lovely stuff. Onto your front, please. Keep the band on the thighs. Come onto your knees. Extend your left leg back. And extend your right leg back into plank. Nice long line with your body. Draw that belly button to the spine. Squeeze the glutes. Bring the legs slightly apart if you want. If the band is on. I'm going to drop the knees down. When you drop the knees down, I want you to feel a stretch on your feet so your toes are tucked. Okay? So automatically you should feel a nice little stretch happening on the soles or the tops of the feet. Bring the knees back up off the floor. Lower and lift. Lower, lift. For 4 more. 3, 2, don't lock out the knees too hard. 1 more. Lovely stuff. We're going into press-ups, please. We're at 12 reps now this week, guys. So again, going through the stages, I know you're bored of me telling you, but it's just rehashing to make it stick. So anyone that's finding press-ups particularly hard, just go with knees under the hips and bring the face as if you're coming down to kiss the floor, bend elbows, back up. Anybody else is feeling a little bit stronger, let the bum come down, nice long line. So from 90 degrees, bring the hips down. They stay here, nice long line from the top of your head to your knees, okay? And we're gonna go for it. Anybody else can do the full ones. Ready, go, please, 12 reps. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plonk yourself down gently. And we're going to go into swimming for you, Podge. I know you love it. It's been a while. Okay. So eye line down to the floor. Anyone with bands, again, just bring a little bit of space between your legs. If you want to roll the band down towards the knees, you'll get more action that way. Okay, so bring them down towards the knees, just above the knees. And then bring space between the legs. So pull them slightly apart. Eye line is down. We're going to start with the legs first. So actually bring the hands in front of you, one on top of the other, and rest your head on your forehead onto your hand. From here, guys, take a breath in. And on the exhale, I want you to just lift the legs gently. Before that, squeeze it loose and lift. Okay, so activate the bum, then you lift. And we're just going to flutter the legs up and down. All right, as if you're gently kicking through water. Okay, little flutters with the feet, not big ones. I want you to feel into the pelvis and just feel that both of the hips are resting on the floor evenly, and that when you kick one side, you're not leaning too hard on the opposite side. So you should feel the pressure going through the kind of the front, the kind of pubic area, pubic bone, okay? Okay, for 3, 2, 1, hold, breathe. Now we're going to extend the arms, eye line is down, open the back of the neck, okay? Take a breath in here. If anyone's struggling with the arms and the legs, just do the legs. So just do what we just did, okay? 3, 2, 1, and go. Lifting the arms and the legs up and down with the arms and the legs. Okay, nice little flutters. Okay, eye line is down. Again, visualize what's happening in the back of the neck. Head down. As if you've got a pair of goggles on and you're looking down into the water. Okay. Breathing. For 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands by your shoulders, and I want you to gently kind of push into the mat, not too high. Keep the elbows back. Lower down as you breathe in, and exhale to come up slightly, not too much, please. I want you to kind of just think of the sternum bone, that you've got a light there and you're shining it forward. So just the sternum is as far as you want to go, so between the breasts, the kind of the breastbone, okay? Inhale to lower, exhale to lift, hex in some case. Okay, inhale to lower, and exhale to lift. Good. From there, I want you to tuck the toes, come back onto your knees, please. Okay, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. From there, guys, you're going to bring that left leg into a 90-degree angle, please. We're going to bring the knee in underneath us, but I don't want you tucking, so I don't want you rounding. Just watch for a moment if you're uncertain what I'm saying. So when I start to tuck too much with that leg, my lower back starts to change positions. Bring it to where your pelvis stays neutral. Then kick back. Bring the leg in underneath you. Kick back. Good. Bring the sole of the foot open. So as if your sole of the foot is flat towards the ceiling. Kick. Lovely. Roll that belly button to spine. 2, 1. Extend the leg, please. Tuck the toes. Hands underneath the shoulders. The other knee is under your opposite hip. Okay? When you're ready, if that's too much, you can come onto your fist. If your wrists are killing you, come onto your fist. Okay? It's actually quite comfortable. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, lifting that leg that's on the floor, lift the knee off the floor. Lower it down gently. Breathe in, draw that belly on the spine, exhale to lift. Lower it down. And lift. Lower it down. Good. And lift. Lower. Nearly there. 2 more. Last one. Okay, stuff. Come into your press up position. Anyone struggling, come into the very beginner level. Okay, everybody else on knees or full press. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Doing 12. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely stuff. Just come into shelf stretch before we do the other side. Bring the toes together, spread the legs, spread the knees, and bring the head down onto the floor. Reach the arms nice and long, please. And try and get the backside down to your heel. Now we're going to do the opposite side. Okay? When you're ready, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Neutral pelvis and extending that other leg, the right leg for me. So the foot is open. Bring the knee down underneath your body and drive the foot to the ceiling. Two more. One more. Extend that leg, please. Tuck the toes. Other knee under the hip, please. 3, 2, 1 again. If you want to come onto your fist, do. And lift. Lower down gently, relaxing the stomach as you relax down with your knee. Draw the belly button towards your spine and then lift. And lower. Lift. Lower. Good. Four, 3, 2, 1. Come into shell stretch again, please. Sitting back. Nice long line. Head down. Okay. I want you to grab your long bands. One more on the front, and then we'll go on to our back. We're going to finish standing. So bring the bands along and in front of you. Okay. We're going to come on to our hands and knees. Begin. Grab the bands and feed them through your index finger and your thumb, coming out at baby end. Okay. From there, guys, I want you to come into a plank position. If you are finding full plank too much, just come on, start from the knees. Okay, stay there. So just walk the knees back, and that's your plank position. As if you're going to go into a press. Okay, but not so, I suppose, not so extended. Keep a little bend in the hip. Okay. Anybody else that's going to go into full plank, do so now. Okay. When you're ready, we're going to just challenge yourself. So we're going to pull on the band, pulley rows in plank position. We're going to alternate sides. Pull, going back, okay? Pull, back. Make sure you secure it down with the other hand, it doesn't smack you in the face. Okay. Well done. They're not easy. 3. Maybe one more after this one. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Gently come down. Shell stretch, please. Hope you survived that one. Coming onto your back. When you're finished your set, take a moment with the shell stretch. Don't rush it. And when you're ready, you can take the bands off your knees, for your legs. And lie on your back. And you're good. Stuff. Wrap the bands around your feet. Okay. Holding it securely in each hand. And then I want you to just pull slightly apart to bring your feet this apart. Legs are in tabletop. Okay, from there, what I want you to do is push into the band with the right leg, bringing it back. Extending with the left, bringing it back. Keep in tabletop, please. So if you're feeling like a clicking going on one side, I suggest kind of push your foot towards the ceiling more, rather than going down too low. Okay? Don't force going down low because you think you're going to get more out of it. All about control and what your pelvis, lower back, body is able for. Okay, keep going. Gently locking out the knees. Do one more each side. Last one this side. Ankles together, so heels together, should I say. Make sure the band's secure, heels together. Nice resistance on the band. So lift the elbows off the floor. And then lock them down. Once you have nice resistance, bring the knees together, or sorry, knees away, heels together. So you're like a frog. Push the legs away into extension, heels stay locked together, and giving you nice tension through the inner thighs. Bring the knees away further, like a diamond between your legs, and then extend. Breathe in as you bring the legs together, or towards you, so say, and then extend. So your knees are constantly apart, heels are constantly stuck together, toes are always away from each other. Diamond shape with the legs, you bring those knees towards you and knees away, and then bring the legs into extension, but the knees are still facing away from each other. Get a little activation in the inner thighs. Leg or the imprint in the lower back. One more. Lovely stuff. Bring the knees into your chest. Just staying here for a little stretch. We're going to finish standing. Just holding, wrap the band around one foot, and give yourself a nice little hamstring stretch. If you want to extend the other leg, do. And we're going to swap sides. Here are the band. And then hold. Extending double the leg. Three, two, one, and release that leg down. We're going to finish standing with leg work. So we did these on Saturday, I think. So just standing on the band, feet hip distance apart. Okay. You can see me there. I'm going to turn sideways now. Get a good view of what I'm doing. I want the arms fully extended and nice resistance on the band. So walk the hands down as far as you can. I want a bent knee position. So not too bent. Soften the knees. Okay. Stick the back side away and kind of dip the lower back a little bit. As if you're shaking your backside of someone. All right. Eye line is down. I want you to take a breath in as you straighten the legs, squeeze the glutes, come into straight stance, squeeze the glutes, pushing the hips forward, and then coming down, exhale. Inhale. Push forward with the hips, exhale. Arms stay straight. Like deadlift, push forward, and coming down as you exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Really driving the hips forward, squeeze the bum. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely stuff. And there, I'm going to get you just to stay in that starting position, back side away. I want you to so dip the back a little bit, and to round the lower back. Stick your bum away, soften the lower back. Knees are bent, elbows nice and tight and against the waist. We're going to row the arms, bent over row. Inhale as you extend, exhale. One more exercise after this, and then you're free. Okay. Breathe in as you extend the arms, exhale to pull. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Draw the shoulder blades together, open the chest. Good. Keep that bum sticking away. Okay, staying as you are. Release the bands a little bit. A little bit of lack. Bring the fists together. Bent elbows. And we're going to go lateral raises. Okay, bent elbows. Good. If you have a tough band, just go as far as you can go. Sorry, out to the blueies. Good. Green's tough enough. Give me one more. Okay. Last exercise, promise. So bring the Right leg forward on the band, left leg behind. Okay. And I want you to hold the bands in either hand. Staying down in the lunge position. Feed the band through the big finger and index finger and out the baby finger. So it's resting on your palm, going out to the baby end. Okay. From there, I'm going to get you to inhale as you reach the arms forward. Exhale, bring them in, staying in your lunge position. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, draw the elbows back. Reach. Anyone with knee issues, just have a soft knee at the back and keep working through that. Try and kind of put a bit of weight onto the front leg. Okay? Going for 2 more. 1 more. Swapping over, please. Last thing, I promise. We're done after this. Dropping down, elbows in tight. Okay, and extend, hand bend. Reach, hand squeeze the elbows in nice and tight. Your hands should come towards your ribs. Stay down in your lunge, please. Your front knee shouldn't be going over your toes. 3 more. 2, 1. Release. Good job. Little stretch, and then you're free. Okay. So just coming back to standing, feet wider than hip distance apart. Bring the hands to the ceiling. Open the hands. Inhale to reach towards the ceiling. Exhale to bend to the right. Inhale coming up standing. Exhale go to the left. Inhale standing, and then exhale coming down towards the floor with your fingers. Just let yourself hang here, please. Straight leg. No bend in the knees. Slowly stack your vertebrae one at a time. Let the arms just hang there as you bring the spine 1 vertebrae at a time on top of each other. And then standing nice and tall. We're going to inhale, reach the hands to the ceiling. Exhale, leaning to your right. Inhale, coming back up to the ceiling. And exhale to the left. Inhale, coming back. And then falling forward. Reaching your fingers towards the floor. Holding. And leave the band on the floor, please. Do a hip flexor stretch, so bring the left leg forward, right leg back, rest your right knee on the floor. And I want you to lean into that front leg. Okay, bringing that right hand to the ceiling. So the leg is behind you, bring that same side, that hand to the ceiling. And slowly change. Okay, before you lean forward, just kind of gently tuck the pelvis, okay? So a little gentle tuck and then lean, as if you're trying to imprint. And then reach. So get a deeper hip flexor stretch by doing that. Okay, same when you're doing standing quad stretch. If you tuck your pelvis and then stretch the quad, you'll get a deeper upper kind of quad stretch. Okay. Done. Take your hands on the floor. Just do a nice gentle calf stretch. Place your left foot on the floor, right foot behind, and push down. Back side to ceiling. So my right foot is behind my left ankle. My back side is nice and high. And I'm finding it as if I'm trying to bring the crown of my head to the floor. Flop over. Right foot down. Left foot behind. Back side of the air. And come down to your knees. Finish in a shell stretch, please. And breathe. Stay in that position. Bring your arms back by your sides. That is done, but I just want to finish in a breathing exercise. So just stay as you are. Arms are down by your sides, your head is resting on the floor. We're going to finish with a deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, but I want to kind of a sigh as you exhale. Really loud sigh, I can't hear you. So inhale through the nose and nobody else can hear you. And exhale through the mouth, more of a release any stress, okay? You'll sleep great. Inhale through the nose, feel the shoulders dropping down. Exhaling through the mouth. Last two, big breath in. And exhale. And final one, guys. Inhale. And exhale. Thanks, everybody. Hope you enjoyed tonight's class.